Hi everyone, this is TRS Professional. We begin our series on TRS Field Service Handbook, and today we continue with Module 2. Before we get started, please subscribe, like, and share this content. Thank you. Introduction to TRS Handling Tools, Module 2. My name is Samuel, Research Lead for TRS Professional. In these presentations, we'll be focusing on the following: objectives, meaning of TRS handling tools and uses, classification of handling tools by functions, and of course, safety precautions in the handling of TRS handling tools. Before we continue, please hit on the subscribe button and subscribe to our page, because these will encourage us to create more content for you. Let's get started. The objective of this module is to supply basic reference work to be used principally for review by TRS field personnel in the oil and gas industry. And so at the end of this module, the following objectives must be achieved: the meaning and uses of TRS handling tools. Let's just get our marker here. Classification of TRS handling tools by their functions, and of course, the safe handling of TRS handling tools. To round up this series, TRS handling tools pictures and technical parameters will be provided for us to aid our understanding. Meaning of TRS handling tools and uses. As we see, the TRS handling tools these are specialized equipment used to lift, grip, make up, and break out tubulars such as casing, tubing, and drill pipe during oil and gas well construction, completions, and workover operations. And so these handling tools are critical for successful well operations, and hence they are used for suspending, moving, making up and breaking out, and of course rotating tubulars in and around the wellbore on the rig floor. Classification of TRS handling tools by function. The classification of TRS handling tools by functions will help us define these tools when we are actually selecting equipment to be used for TRS operations. Just a reminder, in our Module 1, we talked about introduction to TRS. In case you're wondering what TRS means tubular running services. And in Module 1, we took our time to explain what TRS is all about as a career path and the nitty-gritty of the career. In case you're new, you might want to listen to our first module, Module 1, to aid your understanding. Let's continue. Classification A. We have the gripping tools. Classification B, we have the hoisting tools. And classification C, we have the makeup and breakout tools. And then classification D, we have other tools. Before we continue, please hit on the subscribe button, because these motivate us to be able to create more content for you. Let's continue. And now we look at classification A, which is the gripping tools. This type of tools are used to secure the drill strings in a fixed position. That's the key word, fixed position on the rotary table. All right. And so we have examples of grip tools here, gripping tools. We have the manual slips, we have the power slips, and of course we have the safety clamps. Here's a picture summary of our gripping tools, from the manual slips to the power slips and spiders, and of course the safety clamp. All right, we have our manual slip here. We have for the casing, we have the CMX XL and of course the UC3, and then for the tubing we have rotary hand slip and the TRS 100 ball slip. And we have for the power slips and spiders, we have FMS 375, and of course we have hesi slip spiders. And for the tubing, so we have the single slip spider and of course dual slip spiders. And for the safety clamps, we have the casing and the multi-purpose safety clamps, and of course the tubing clamps. All right, so let's take a look at the technical parameters. This is just a summary of the technical parameters, of the various gripping tools. The technical parameters, display is just a summary of the rated capacity of these handling tools, so that when you are selecting these tools for a job, you should be able to know the rate, the capacity of these handling tools with respect to the number of joints you're to be carried out on the job. And it's a way of helping the TRS personnel in the workshop and even at on site during equipment selection for the job. Okay, technical parameters. All right, classification B, we talk about hoisting tools. These are also special tools used for lifting and lowering drill pipe, casing, tubing, couplings, and of course joints. The hoisting tools include single joint elevator, side door elevator, slip type elevator, power slip type elevator, and of course elevator link series. Now let's look at the picture. Okay, summary picture of that. In this summary picture, the single joints, we have all the types of single joints there, and we have the side door, different types, and we also have the slip type elevator. We have different types here. We have the power slip and elevators. Okay, and of course we have elevator links. All right, which covers our welder's bell, perfection links, and of course the beacon. So this is just a summary to aid our understanding. And here we are, the technical parameters for these handling tools. All right. Okay, classification C. Here we have the makeup and breakout tools. These are generally tongue systems. All right, tongue systems, and we say that tongues are capacity. These are large capacity self-locking wrenches used for applying torque and gripping drill strings components. Hence, they are generally makeup and breakout tools. All right, so in our list here, we have the different types: the chain tongue, belt tongue, manual tongue, pipe spinners, and of course hydraulic power tongue. Let's take a look have a pictorial summary of what we're talking about. Okay, so you can see our chain tongue. See, as the name implies, this is a belt tongue. You see a belt here. This is a belt. All right. You can see a manual tongue. This is spinners, and of course, this is the hydraulic power tongue. Let's take a look at the technical parameters. Okay. This is for a belt tongue and a manual tongue. All right. Before we continue, please hit on the subscribe button, as this encourages and motivates us to create more content for you. Let's continue. We have classification D, which falls under other tools. These tools itemized under these other tools are also specialized TRS handling tools with their own functions and application during oil and gas well operations. Okay, and then there we have a summary here of fill up and circulating tools, a thread protector, a drift. We also have a stabbing guide. Just a summary of what we have here. You can see the fill up circulating tools. There are different types. We also have thread protector. And this type of thread protector is used to protect the pipes, when they are on transit during transportation. And this type of thread protector is used when running the operations on site. We also have the drift here, which is used to clean up, the internal diameter of the pipe before running in hole. And of course, we have the stabbing guard, which helps to stop the pin part of the pipe to the box end of the pipe successfully without damaging the thread. All right. Yes, just a technical parameter for API drift series sizes. All right. Very importantly, let's look at the safety precautions. Safety precaution in handling of TRS handling tools, because it's very important that we understand the safe handling of these tools in order to avoid accident at the course of operations or in the workshop. So here's just a brief summary of the technical safety precautions when it comes to handling these tools. Keep tools in good condition. Always wear safety goggles to protect the eyes, of course, conforming to a PPE standard, for the job, whether in the workshop or at site during the operation. Keep tool in safe place after use. Use tools correctly. Select the right tools for the right job. It is the duty of the employer to train an employee on the proper use of these tools. Okay. Equipment manual from the manufacturer should be read and studied before operating the equipment. All right. So I maintain and inspect equipment and tools as when due. We can go on and on and on and on and on. The list for safety precaution is endless. Thank you so much for giving your time, on this series from TRS Professional as we look at the TRS Field Service Handbook. I want to thank you so much for giving up your time to stay with us. Please, you can support TRS Professionals free. We need your donations. We need your support. Please hit on the subscribe button. Subscribe to our channels. Share the knowledge with someone, as this motivates us to create more content for you. You might want to encourage and support TRS Professionals for the wonderful work we're doing. You can reach us by leaving a message in the comment section, and we'll definitely get back to you. These are reference materials for further studies. If you have any contributions, questions, and answers, please don't forget to leave them on the comment section below. We'll definitely get back to you. We thank you so much for your support. Bye for now.